So Graham Souness had us come in at 6 o'clock in the evening.
So you could have Christmas at home in the morning?
So you could have Christmas at home in the morning with your families. Obviously some people live far away, so Michael Owen went home for Christmas. So we're all sitting there in the dressing room and it's like 2 minutes to 6. It's like, oh, like Mo's late, like fine, you know, fine. Yeah, Mo's late, like yeah.
So happy he's going to get fined.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you hear this, it's like this helicopter and you think, what's going on there? Then you look outside and he's just landing on the pitch, jumped out and then comes sprinting into the building. Like, yeah, it was like a film. It was just unreal. It was like, are you kidding me? You just arrived in an helicopter.
As the nights draw in, the football schedule gets busier, from the Christmas parties to being away from your family. What do footballers actually get up to at Christmas? I want to kind of start with life, you know, as a player for you, kind of taking yourself back, even it can be as far as your days back here as a player at Charlton or at Leeds. What are your first kind of memories of playing football over the festive period?
You can't really enjoy your Christmas because you play Boxing Day, then it's like 28th or 29th, then it's like the 1st of January. You had no Christmas, no New Year, like it was horrendous. There was no celebration. Yeah. So my wife was saying to me the other day, like, well, you're not really into Christmas, are you? And I was like, I've never really been able to enjoy it. The game's different now, but we was robots, and someone asked me a question the other day and said, oh, like, how did you cope and how did you adjust? Well, you didn't. You was told this is what you're doing and you done it. We was robots and that's the way it is. So, but now, I'm the same with my lads now. Like, this is a massive month for us. December into January, it's so important. And like in the days I was playing, you always knew Man U, when they was the proper Man U, this is when they kicked on. Yeah. From now through to the new year, they're just unbeatable.
Yeah, it's how they won the league, basically.
That every year.
I mean, what was life like at Leeds? Was you living on your own at that point?
My family would literally bring Christmas to Leeds. So everyone would come up and we'd do the Christmas there. So I'd go work, training in the morning, come home, have the dinner, and then we'd travel wherever we was then.
You know, as a footballer, you sometimes get into a bit of a selfish mentality, especially with the money that you've got. You get into this place of, you know, I can provide for you, we can buy lovely things. I never got to have that as a kid. Will you just be happy? And you forget it's nothing to do with that. It's to do with love, and it's to do with attention and you being there and all of that. I mean, I wish I had the head that I've got on me now when I was that age, because I would have found it a lot easier, because I wouldn't have took it, when I say I wouldn't have took it as serious, I would have understood the importance more of, you know, your kids and being there for those special moments. Because in all honesty, I probably missed a lot of those special moments, which, yeah, I regret, you know, quite heavily actually. We spoke to Bobby. He was more than happy for us to have a Christmas party. We'd picked a day, finish training, get changed straight away. I'm dressed up as Superman. Kieran Dyer's dressed up as Austin Powers. Craig Bellamy was Chucky. Carl Cork was Batman. There was all kinds of outfits flying around. First and foremost, just have a few drinks, get things going. Someone's gone, oh, you know, there's another Christmas party at St James's Park tonight, and it's an official club black tie event. So you've got, like, obviously Bobby, Freddie Shepherd, all of the kind of directors and official people were having this prim and proper champagne reception, Christmas party. One of us has decided, let's go and gatecrash this party, dressed up as we are. It didn't take much persuading, I have to say. I think we were like, yeah, let's go and do it. It sounds great. We found out exactly where it is. We got to the door, pulled the door open slightly, had a look in. Someone's on stage giving a speech, tables everywhere, all prim and proper. We've just like smashed these doors open and gone flying in. Superman, Batman, Austin Powers, Chucky. And everyone's just like looking like, what the hell is happening here? And we just ran on to Bobby's table. We've all took our masks off. He's just got this big smile on his face. And he's just like, I've let you have your Christmas party and you're coming to ruin mine. He just went, look, get him a drink. Someone knocked over their drink. And then he went, like, that's enough, get out, that's it. So between 2002 and 2008, you basically missed, I think it was 8 games to playing on Boxing Day.
8, yeah?
8 games. You're suspended for 7 of them with yellow cards.
Yeah.
And I think the 8th one, you you were sent off, so you missed New Year's Day as well.
Base my bookings, so space them out 99 over 18 years. Law of average says I'm going to miss a few. Law of average.
That is a good point.
It's not like I purposely thought, right, I'm going to wipe this fella out now because I'm going to miss Boxing Day. Like, you couldn't pull out of tackle. Just the way I played. I was just on the edge all the time, and see, like, even to get a red card and to miss a New Year as well. Like, I didn't plan that. Maybe I was unlucky. Maybe it was just the way it totted up just perfectly around that time.
Every year?
Well, for the last 8.
The one downside is you can't pick up a yellow to get yourself off it this year, can you?
I know, yeah.
So
100, it would have been 100.
Enjoy your first year as a manager at Christmas, all right?
Cheers, mate.
Lad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My traditional dinner is different to other people's traditional dinners.
Okay.
Because in my house, we'll have the turkey there, and then we'll have the Brussels sprouts, and then we'll have all that around.
Yeah.
But that's just on one corner of our table. We've got a massive table in our house where there's mac and cheese, there's oxtails, there's curry goat, there's rice and peas, there's white rice.
All right.
So you could say it's weird what I'm having, but that's just standard for me.
So yeah, because that's not Christmas dinner, but that's Christmas dinner in your house.
That's Christmas dinner in my house.
So the turkey's just like a fan of the actual
it's
party that's really
it.
going on.
It's just looking in on the party.
This schedule is very important. Have you been told that you're going to be in on Christmas Day?
For some strange reason, I'm always away from home
On Christmas?
on Boxing Day.
Wow.
So Christmas Day,
Yeah.
I'm in the hotel. Whenever the club I'm at has a home game,
Yeah.
I've moved hubs.
It's just not meant to be. Right?
I was just not meant to be at home.
Where does it sit with the missus and the kids? Like, do they find it difficult?
I wouldn't change it. It's just part and parcel of the game. But the kids go, why are you not home?
Yeah.
And sometimes when I'm home for Christmas Eve, then we'll open gifts and we'll have Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve.
All right.
Because obviously
Yeah.
I'm not going to be there Christmas Day.
So you just
It's
create
just
your own
having-
Christmas, basically.
You just create your own Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, you understand that Christmas Day is Christmas Day, but you just have to adapt it to your surroundings, basically.
I want to kind of talk to you about Christmas parties. Obviously I know being in the dressing room, just kind of how important these moments are.
I think Christmas parties is one of the best things you could possibly have at a football club because a player signs in August and then there's not really much time for you to have a party, to go out, and you don't really know someone until you're out with them, you've had drinks with them, and they come alive. And then after that, you've bonded, you've seen that person in his true light.
Yeah.
The one I will always talk about and never forget is the time I had that Reading fancy dress. I think it was army, so we had to be so everyone's in their suits and stuff like that. Noel Hunt turns up in one of those bush cum shoes. Unbelievable. All having drinks and stuff like that. So we've go out and jump in this bush. So he's run out, jumped in this bush, and he's just waiting for people to walk by. But when he's the costume's unbelievable. Once he's in the bush, you don't see him. So he's just camouflaged and he's just jumping out on people. People are absolutely pooing themselves.
Yeah, I remember one Christmas at Spurs, one of our Christmas parties. It was absolutely hilarious. Harry had arrived at the football club. Someone's gone to see him and he's gone, look, no, I don't want you having any Christmas party. So we're a bit like, hang on a minute. Let us off the hook a little bit, let us go and enjoy ourselves. A few of the senior players got together and said, right, we're going to do it, let's do it on the hush. Keno decided Dublin would be a good shout, obviously with his links to Dublin. We basically got a private jet. We couldn't obviously get a coach to turn up to the training ground, so we all had to make our own way there. We all got to Stansted and we're like, come on, we're getting charged by the minute for not taking off on time. We were all waiting for Bence. Bence comes running onto the plane and we get to Ireland. It was like exactly what you can imagine in your mind. Lovely pub, band playing, all the lads are in there, having a drink, great atmosphere, no press. We're thinking, great, lovely. Anyway, so we fly back the next day. I think I spoke to my agent and he was like, did you go to Dublin? And I was like, well, yeah, but keep it to yourself. And he's like, well, I think it's a bit late, Jay, to be honest with you. I was like, why? Harry had done a press conference that morning. They said to him, oh, look, so, obviously this year's Christmas party season, will you be letting the lads on a Christmas do? And he's gone, no, we spoke about it. They won't be going on a Christmas party this year. They're fine with it type thing. And they've gone, oh, that's weird because they've been to Dublin this weekend on the lash. He stormed out of that press conference, comes into the changing room and he's like, right, everyone sit down. We went round every single kind of one of us, telling us how much of a disgrace we were, and then came to Keno at the end and said, listen, although we don't know exactly who was there, I want a list of names of who attended it. I want it on my desk in a couple of hours. But to be fair to Keno, I think he just walked into the office and put a blank piece of paper on his desk and went, there you go, that's who was there.
At the end of the day, you're not paid to enjoy your Christmas, you're paid to win football matches.
So for my kids, it's a massive big day, but for me, it's another work day.
Christmas is it's not a sob story for footballers. You know, there are just little moments where you have a little moan and think, well, I'd rather be with the family. But the bigger picture is, you know, a professional footballer playing in the Premier League, and it's a dream.